I was just sitting here thinking, isn't it crazy to lose your job for something that you did legally? You played by the rules. Well, that's the reality for truck drivers. It's been that way since the beginning of time that I've known since the industry began. But what happens when state law clashes with federal regulation? How are we guilty for being caught up in a catch 22? I think that's a conversation that need to be had. Let's talk about this. What's up, fam? We're back in the Truckers Lounge again. This is a platform for us, built by us, but in this platform in the Truckers Lounge, we talk about a variety of things, that's going on in the industry, mainly things that's going on in the world that affects our industry. But with that being said, I want to touch on a topic I think is something that we need to be concerned about. Right now, it's a heated debate going on in the trucking industry on the low. In the debate that's going on, it's about reforming the FMCSA drug testing policy regarding marijuana and how it impacts us as drivers. What we think about this means a lot because we are a part of this industry. So with that being said, as we all know, marijuana is now legal for medical and recreational use in several states, but federal law requires truck drivers to undergo random drug tests, specifically urinalysis, which can detect THC levels weeks or even months after use. This has led to a significant number of us drivers failing these tests and losing our jobs, even if we use marijuana legally under state law. I say we because we're part of the same community, so I know we all don't smoke. However, now the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, which is also known as NORML, is pushing for a change in these regulations. They believe that cannabis should be treated the same way as alcohol when it comes to drug testing in the trucking industry. Specifically, they're advocating for the use of oral drug screening instead of urinalysis. Now, for all of us who don't know about oral drug screening, it's a newer method adopted by the Department of Transportation. It was adopted last year in 2023 around the summertime. And what it does, it detects use of drugs typically within the last 24 hours. This is in contrast to the urinalysis, which can detect THC levels for much longer periods. NORML argues that oral drug screening is a better way to determine if a driver is actually impaired on the job rather than penalizing them for off-duty legal marijuana use. So, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think NORML's push for oral drug screening is a step in the right direction? Should marijuana be treated the same as alcohol when it comes to drug testing in the trucking industry? On the other hand, oral screening could help protect drivers who use marijuana legally and responsibly while off duty. Then again, on the other hand, some may argue that any marijuana use, even off duty, is unacceptable for those in safety-sensitive positions like truck drivers. Personally, when I look at this chart, it's self-explanatory. Look at the amount of drivers who failed drug testing due to THC levels versus cocaine, oxycodone, and etc. So if we're looking at those statistics, the failed drug test due to THC levels, it's a big difference in comparison. I believe that if you can have a drink or two the night before a shift and still pass a breathalyzer test, the same standard should be applied to marijuana. Let's keep in mind that it's our government who legalized marijuana. Of course, safety is always the top priority, but I don't think it's fair to penalize drivers for legal off-duty conduct that doesn't impact their performance on the job. I just don't. But that's just my opinion. I want to know what you think. Leave a comment below and let me know where you stand on this issue. Should the trucking industry adopt oral drug screening for marijuana? Is it time to update these regulations in light of change in marijuana laws? Let's start the conversation. This just may be worth supporting. So with that being said, thanks for watching. And if you found this video thought-provoking, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I look forward to reading your comments and continuing this important conversation. Until next time we meet again, be safe out there. Love y'all. Peace.